Hello, fellow classmates. This is Team 6 from Period 3, and we are about to show you our opponent's flaws and strengthen our own claims. So, our resolution is: are GMOs safe and beneficial for human beings? And we took the foresight, or the side that says that GMOs are safe and beneficial for human beings. And one of the major definitions of this topic is GMOs. And GMOs are organisms whose genetic material has been modified in a way that does not exist or does not occur naturally through the introduction of a gene from a different organism. And we got this definition from World Health Organization. And now we will move on to our opponent's flaws.
Team 1 claimed that GMOs are unhealthy, but the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations confirmed that GMOs have been engineered to be more nutritious mineral and vitamin content. GM foods have vitamins and minerals added to them through genetic modifications to provide greater nutritional benefits to those who eat them. It also plays a significant role in battling malnutrition in the developing world. The United Nations advises that vitamin A-enhanced rice is helping reduce global vitamin A deficiency. That means that world hunger and malnutrition problems can be solved.
Team 1 also stated that glyphosate causes cancer, but there isn't any current research that shows that this is valid. Are there any victims of this right now? Do you have it now? No. And over the last 20 years or more, expert reviewers concluded that glyphosate does not cause cancer. The volume of toxicology studies on glyphosate has grown considerably and has increased in confidence in the repeated scientific conclusions of this topic. Glyphosate was tested in at least 13 long-term or carcinogenicity studies, 8 in rats and 5 in mice, and all of which are evaluated by independent experts, whom all concluded that glyphosate does not cause cancer. And further supporting our argument, our rebuttal, the Canadian Pest Management Regulatory Agency says that Health and Welfare Canada has reviewed the glyphosate toxicology database, which is considered to be complete. The acute toxicology of glyphosate is very low. The studies contain evidence that glyphosate does not cause mutations, birth defects, or cancer. And another source that we use World Health Organization International Program on Chemical Safety, and they said that animal studies also show that glyphosate is not mutagenic and does not cause cancer. And another World Health Organization or Food and Cultural Organization joint meeting on pesticide residues that, in view of the absence of carcinogenic potential in animals and the lack of genotoxicity in standard tests, the meeting concluded that glyphosate is unlikely to pose a risk to humans and does not cause cancer. And we still have more research, and all of these state that glyphosate does not have cancer, and all of these are valid because they are from experts. And that is why we stand on this point. Now we will strengthen our own claim.
GMOs help cure HIV or AIDS. GMOs help cure anemia. Anemia, for example, affects 56% of pregnant women worldwide and 76% of the pregnant women in South and Southeast Asia. Anemic women face higher infant mortality rates, and their babies have lower birth rates and are more likely to be born prematurely. According to the World Bank report, deficiencies of vitamin A, iodine, and iron can result in total economic losses as high as 5% of gross domestic product, also known as GDP. Food can now be fortified with iron through genetic modification, which may also contain a global health crisis. As we have stated, GMOs also cure blindness, and they do this with golden rice. Scientists have figured out a way to put vitamin A in rice, which leads to the creation of golden rice. Children equal our future. This is big because now GMOs open pathways to new paths that we have not discovered yet. GM crops reduce the poverty by decreasing production costs and increasing yields. GMOs are more beneficial than the food itself. It is used to help people in countries where an adequate supply of a variety of foods is not available. GM crops also help alleviate the problem of world hunger by increasing crop production and thus making food readily available in the third world countries such as Asia, Africa, or Latin America. One study in India suggests that cotton produces 82% higher income from a small farm's household compared with conventional cotton, a remarkable gain in overall economic welfare.
GMOs are cheaper, and this is because they are capable of more fruits. They are good tasting and have grown a better way. They have better food quality and taste. Studies show that people prefer the taste of genetically enhanced tomatoes over the ones not enhanced. GM sweet corn reduces the number of pesticide applications and allows farmers to take fewer trips across their fields. With its built-in insect pest control, farmers who plant Monsanto's biotech sweet corn are able to grow high-quality produce with reduced insect pest damage. UCSD reported that a toxic bacterium can be added to crops to make them insect repellent, but still safe for human use. Oklahoma State University reports the increase of GMOs crops and animal requires less chemicals, time, and tools, and will help with environmental pollution, greenhouse gas, and soil erosion. GM feed is safe and nutritionally equivalent to non-GMO feed. Better foods leads to happier animals, which ultimately leads to happier humans. Since we consume these animals, studies show that there are fewer animal health problems with the animals who ate the GM foods. GM foods can result in animals that are resistant to diseases and can better withstand typical factory farm conditions.
In conclusion, hope you enjoyed our presentation. This is P3T6, timing out, and have a nice day.